Yo, um, this is the second take of the first video for my channel, or the first video I want to put out into the world. I'm hesitant to really, put any labels on it, but man, maybe that's cowardice. I don't know. For a large part of my life, I've wanted to create things. I've wanted to create art, comics, fashion, pieces of clothing, music, food, stuff like that. Just wanted to explore various avenues of creativity. And so on this channel, or this space in this space, I plan to highlight my journey in becoming proficient. I want to become like a polymath, sort of someone who's multidisciplinary and really good at various things, good at combining various things. So, I've created schedules for myself. I've used AI the right way, I think, and I've used it to generate schedules for myself in various subjects. So there's I split my day into chunks for art, for music, for math. I actually want to explore a couple more because I think they'll be more interesting. I probably need to revise the schedule again to integrate studying for those subjects as well. But I'm just interested in creating a lot of different things, and I want to be able to document all that. Just put my thoughts down. So, getting into crocheting and other mediums. And I just got a lot of my wine I want to get out. So, just going through what I'm thinking about today. I've been getting deeper into my Bible in this latter half, like the latter quarter, the last 3 to 6 months of the year. I deepen my bond with God, and I'm trying to grow spiritually. Got my Bible right here, and I purchased about, I think it was 2 months ago, and I'm just really excited. I feel this overwhelming sense of calming, like this is the start of my journey. I've been working out consistently. I plan to try to get better at basketball, making art, making music, anything that I can put my mind to. And once you realize that the world is your oyster, that you were created in God's image, and that He has a plan for you, all you really have to do is to grind, to keep your head down. I heard stories about Kobe where he talked about how he was ass at basketball for a minute. Like when he was 12 years old, I think when he was 12 or something, he didn't score one single point for a whole summer. He went crying to his dad, and then every summer for the next, I don't know, 4, 5, 6 years, he just worked on, a layup. Okay, I can do a layup well. Now, free throw. Okay, I can do free throw now. 3 pointer. I can do 3 pointer. Okay, can I go left? I can go left. Can I go right? Okay, can I spin? Can I cross over between the legs? So on and so forth. Gradually building himself up. And I always admired that. In a way, I think my own journey with my creativity mirrors that. For every break for the last 4 years, so like summer break, spring break, winter break, my breaks have followed a cycle of, you know, get off of school, realize that I have so much free time, and lock in for maybe 1 or 2 days, fall off, and then get right back on, or fall off for a day or two, get right back on, and then come back with a renewed vigor. I don't know if that's like tough. I think somewhere in the Bible says something like the strong man is the one that isn't the one that doesn't fall, but the one that whose knees buckle, but who eventually gets up. And I think that's pretty cool. So maybe that's what I'm going through. Maybe it shows this repeating pattern of inconsistency. I'm not really sure. I haven't really analyzed it to that extent, but I'm really excited to just put my ideas into the world. I tend to mumble and talk to myself a lot. So I think this is going to be a great outlet for that. Just raw energy, that compulsive need to get my thoughts out there, write it down or say it out loud. So yeah. Earlier earlier today, I watched this video from Kai Cenat about how he was talking about how he was quitting streaming. There's been this whole after the Mafia-thon where he's just realizing that he's peaked. I think you see this happen a lot with basketball players as well, where you dedicate your life to making it big and getting famous and getting all this money. And then you get the money, it's like, oh, what do I do now? What if I don't? I want to become the GOAT, but more so I wanted to have money to support my family. Now that I have that, why am I here? What's my reason for going on? Some people would say that's the reason why Michael Jordan retired a couple times. Some people would say that's why, not Jalen Brunson. I can't remember his name, but that one light skin who hasn't played for 2 years, but he's still on contract or something. So, is what it is. But yeah, some would say that he got burnt out after the Mafia-thon, but I just feel this profound connection to what he's doing with his time. These raw, unscripted videos about, him developing these new skills. He's learning how to sew. He's reading 30 minutes a day every day to better his vocabulary. And I think it would be cool if I recorded some of my stuff like that. I'm trying to read the Bible for 15 minutes every day and really break down the way I feel about the scripture, whether in the morning, in the night, or in the evening. I'm trying to work out every single day. I'm probably not going to film my workouts, but I think that'd be cool to just not even keep myself accountable, just create something new with all the ideas that I have. One part of myself that I identified early on is my ability to take the best parts of the people around me and make myself better. And in doing so, you really open up the door for absorbing certain unsavory parts of people, but also if you can identify the best in people, then it's like those crappy Mon was, where it's I just my power is gluttony and I consume every power or whatever, or I copy every ability. It's like that, where if you can identify the strengths of different people and the various parts of the personality that are good to you, then you can integrate that into yourself and become an overall better person. So yeah, I'm really inspired by Sneeko. I've been watching his stuff on Rumble for it's 2026, so since he was banned. I think the minute he was banned, because I was I watched a lot of Andrew Tate stuff, and then he affiliated himself with Andrew Tate. So I ended up watching a lot of Sneeko stuff, going through his archives. I know about the Creativity Kit, 1.0, 2.0. I know about Musa. I know about Rumble Wifey or whatever. I don't know. I never learned her real name. The blonde one, the white blonde one that he was with for a little bit. But yeah, that is to say, it's awesome to see creatives do what they do, but it's a weird feeling when you feel like you should be in their position and you're not doing anything to put yourself there, or you feel like you have just as much talent as Michael Jordan, but you're not putting in the work. I think that's retarded. If God bless you with the ability to get to the heights that you want to reach, bless you with the ambition, and bless you with the wisdom to know how to do so in an age where information is free, then years of work and grinding will get you there. There was this podcast by John Danaher. He's this BJJ guy, and he coached one of the, I would say, undisputed best. He a very good jiu-jitsu athlete named Gordon Ryan. He was number one in his division for a minute, almost undisputed number one, wins dang near every ADCC official jiu-jitsu tournament. But he's a cool guy, or he's very skillful, and John Danaher is known as a super clinical and surgical, very precise, almost robotic type of guy. But the way he broke it down in this interview is that it took Gordon Ryan 5 years to become Gordon Ryan. And I see that with some of the greats as well. Like it took Kobe years of consistent work, outworking his peers, to become Kobe Bryant. It took, you know, Michael Jordan in his documentary, like, oh, maybe it was my fault that I didn't show you the sleepless nights, the nights in the gym, the hours of cardio. All great creatives or just people in general take years to become the best version of themselves. I think that's why a lot of the like top creators that we see now, like Timothy Chalamet is like 30. Timothy Chalamet is like 30. Tyler Creator is like 30. Like the biggest people in music and hip hop and stuff like that right now are like 30 years old. So it took them like 4, 5, 6, 8 years since they started to actually reach the heights that they reached. I think that's very interesting. So yeah, with all these ideas, you know, like Kobe working consistently, it takes 5 years to reinvent yourself, you know, and this newfound sense of like this longing to spread my ideas and my thoughts out to the world. I feel like now's the best time to start. So yeah, I'm inspired by Kai Cenat's Kai's Thoughts thing. Honestly, I should probably make the YouTube channel right now. This is definitely a copy too, because what's it called? I saw him make his YouTube channel live. Like his first video was like, yo, this is my first video and I'm creating the YouTube channel or whatever. I don't know what I should make it. I don't know what the name should be. I feel like calling it, you know, My Name and Thoughts would be kind of stupid. I don't know, I kind of like it like this anyway. I mean, the channel's kind of made already. So, yeah. I'm just, yeah, very excited to see where this goes. Oh, hold on. So, yeah, this is channel interface. Channel name Monty. I think it's because one of my things is called like, it's like a play on the Monty Python thing. So I put my name as Monty when Google asks like what your name is. So that transferred to my YouTube account. But yeah, super excited to see where this goes. Next video is probably gonna be me crocheting. I'll probably post that or make that right after this one. Where's my phone? Oh, my phone's right there.